Need to work on both sides. Get the first part still down there. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your man Overtime. Before we get into this episode, just want to let you know we do have beanies back in stock. We got the green, we got the orange, we got the black. Beanies, $20, $5 plus shipping and handling. But not only do we got that, we also got the Outdoors at Overtime hoodies. There you go, guys. We got it. It's getting cold out there. Well, it's been cold. And you want to stay warm? This is how you do it. Get you a nice quality, soft knit cotton Outdoors at Overtime hoodie. Beanies, $20. Hoodies, $35. You hit me up in the DMs. I'll let you know how you can get one. $5 shipping and handling. We can do it Venmo or Cash App. Whatever one you got, you let me know. All right, guys. With that being said, let's get into this episode. What's going on, everybody? It's your man OT, and we're on our way to the property. Baby. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We had our first follow-up post-op this morning with the surgeons, and we went in, did x-ray. Everything is looking great, moving in the right direction. So that was the weight off my back. I was like super thankful and grateful right after that. But you already know I had to ask them a question, and the first question I was going to ask was, hey, Doc, when can I get back to the woods and do some hunting? I obviously said, well, I don't know much about a crossbow. From what I know is they all go about waiting and doing this is not going to be good for you. I said, what about a crossbow? Then he was going to say something about deployment. Well, I don't know. I said, yeah, but before you say anything, I got an auto cross cock, like an auto crank, like a crank crossbow. What about that? He said, oh, well, I don't see any reason why you can't do that. So I asked him, okay, well, what about climbing the trees? Is that okay? Getting back in the tree, climbing the trees then? He said, I mean, it's just using your legs. That's fine. Just don't want to wait on your hands. Thing is, of course, you go up there, you got risk of falling or something happening. I told him, well, I got my multi-safety harness, so I ain't got to worry about that. So, he said, well, if you're all good and go out there, be safe on your own risk, but you can definitely go back to hunting. So, guys, we are on our way back to the property, and guess what? Last night, we had a big old buck. Big body, big old tall, I think it was like 8 or 9, I can't really tell, it was night time, but you can see how tall the animals is out there, creeping through the property. Now, we just gotta get in there and get them down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hunt the one spot over where I was the other day. The last time I was out there where all those does came through. Reason being, he looked like he was searching, sniffing, he went through the food plot. But at the same time, part of me is saying, maybe I should just stay in that first plot because he came out right in front of the big muddy blind. So I'm gonna put the tricer tripod with the camera on, I'm gonna attach it to the back, and I got my lone wolf camera on. We're gonna roll up in there, and we'll make our decision in there at some point. Good thing is if we do the muddy blind, we'll be easy to get in and out, ain't gotta scare no deer. If we go in the woods, we definitely have to spook some deer to get out of there. So we'll make our mind up when we get there. If I check cameras again and see, I don't know, I might just go in the blind and come through there and get that shot off. Who knows? Alright guys, either way, we'll see when we get to the property, and you'll know where we decide to go once we get there. We're going to put these bags in. I was going to put the bag in the other camera. I looked down at the top of this ridge type thing. There's like a little scrape right there in the corner. Now I'm riding around. I'm going to change the other battery. There's 2 more scrapes. Open up. And the tree over here. But this thing works. I don't know if that means a second run or what. I said we had that big old buck out here this morning. So, I'm gonna set up over here in the blind. Reason being, I'm out of southwest wind and southeast wind. Even though I could still hunt this spot, and they probably going that way. Trading, if there's any chance they come across this water, I've seen them be coming over there. They gonna wind me as soon as they get out of the creek, and that's gonna blow this spot up. So we got about 10 days left. I'm gonna hunt it smart. Just like I got plenty of season left. Not gonna get aggressive just yet. I'm gonna change this battery right here and see what pops up on camera here. And take a look at the predictions and judging what I'm gonna do There's trails like there's so many trails. If I don't get anything like that, most of these trails, there's nothing back here. No, hopefully these trails. No, there's nothing back here, but they won't be coming that way. So I can get in here on certain lanes possibly. But I still want to wait till everybody wins. That way I know for sure that I'll be safe. This rain will go very quick. Shoot back to the gun. Should have set it before 3:45. It's a little warmer, so it probably won't move until closer to 5. We'll be in the tree. Ready. Just in case. Oh, look at this. There's a road on both sides. There's a fresh park still down there. So some of it is recently. But I'm not picking up jaw jacket. It's time to get to my stand. Southeast one was gonna do it for this one too though. And this blind. But it's gonna go on so that it's all until later. And we are in the blind. On the way down here, we're gonna come in and do the scouting. We did all that. Now we in here, we had a good spot. So I'm sitting over the bean plot. We planted them way too late, so it didn't grow well. But I got an entry over there. I got an entry right here. I got another one over there, so I can see where they're coming through. Those two coming across the creek, and then coming over here to me. And also got an entry over there down the trail. Trail going here in the woods, another trail going there. There's another one directly behind me. Two trails, actually, the trail I came in, and another one, and another spot they come out of the woods over here. So if they move before dark, I should be able to see some. Yeah, we had that big, it was a big 8. I look back on the camera, but he's out there. So if he come through, he's definitely getting shot. As I said, when I was doing some ground scouting, fresh poop, tracks, scrapes. I seen 3 fresh scrapes that wasn't here when I was down here last week. So I don't know if that buck came here, because that's the first time I seen that buck. I seen him once a while ago, but that was the first time I seen him in probably a couple months. If he came in here and the gun season over, coming to lay some second rut coming through, and hopefully catch something lacking. But one scrape is over here on the corner of the hill. It's an old scrape right here, so hopefully he come in and hit that tonight. I have a 30-yard shot from that. And there's 2 fresh scrapes over there on the edge of the oak plot. So we'll see. We got an hour and a half, a little more than an hour and a half left of light. And yeah, looking forward to see what happens. Oh snap, we got 2 of them coming. That's one of the bucks I was shooting. All this time I've been thinking nothing over here. Those deer been feeding here this whole time. Girls, I'm completely confused on what happened there. Like, I have no clue. I couldn't see the arrow on camera. They're supposed to be lighted arrows. Not the slightest notion of what should happen. We still got like 50 minutes, so that other big boy could come on. Hopefully come on closer. But I really have no clue what happened. Like, I'm gonna have to go out there to see where the arrow is before I can say. Yeah, not the slightest clue. I don't know if these things supposed to be this hard to turn on. What? I don't think they're supposed to be that hard to turn on. Because I can't get this one to turn on. I wonder if that's what happened. Maybe it just didn't turn on. Wow. But that ain't got nothing to do with the shot. Hopefully the other big one, the big 8, took them up. That right there, which is a tall one, a crazy rack and trash. I always said if he came out, give me an opportunity, I would shoot him. Gave me an opportunity, I would shoot him. It didn't work out. But like, it's very frustrating. I don't know what's going on this season. I don't know if I got the hex or what, but I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Shooting this bow again, making sure it's on. Because it was on the other day when Justin was shooting it for me. But 10 or 50 minutes, hopefully. The other big boy comes out. I'm about to get up out here. It's getting dark. I still got 3 minutes of shooting light, but I can't see out here. And try to get down there and find that arrow before it get too dark. Obviously, it ain't light up like it's supposed to because I'm looking out there now and it ain't nothing red to be seen. So go ahead and check that, and I'll definitely find that capacitor seat and take those back. But guys, it's gonna be it for this hunt. Probably get back tonight, set the floodlights up, and do some shooting. I gotta figure out what happened. Alright, I'll let you later. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in complete disbelief on this season. I don't really know how to even put it into words. It's like I went from year after year putting it down with a compound ball, splat, 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 quick, early, easy, getting my scouting. But the one thing I will say is this year I did not get as much time in the woods for the off season, but there's no excuse that I should have been prepared before I went into the woods. But in this case, first time shooting at something with the crossbow, we all know arrows way different in grains and whatnot. Before going out, we made sure the crossbow was on. Boom, 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 20, 30, 40. So these are the arrows that come with the crossbow. You see you got the metal, a little aluminum tip. And these are the ones I shot for lighted knocks. Now before I took off and went out there, I weighed them to make sure it'd be okay. And I shot a couple times. I only shot 20 and 30. And 20 and 30, it dropped a little bit, but it wasn't that big of a difference. Maybe like a quarter of an inch and a half an inch at 20 and 30. So I was thinking at 40, it wouldn't be much different. The grain difference between these was only 6 grains, 6, 7 grains, something like that. I'm thinking, oh, it ain't gonna make that big of a difference. So when I aim below the mouth for the deer, I'm thinking it's just gonna drop into the heart. No, I guess this weighed that much more and made that much bigger of a difference at 40 that it didn't drop this, it dropped that. And it cost me another $1 this year. So guys, practice is what you go hunt with. It's true. I mean, like I said, I shot at 20 and 30, and I should have waited till it got to, well, it was at 30, then kept moving 35, and then got out to about 40, and I still took that shot. So shame on me, no excuse. Just got to do better. It's been a rough season. It's been a sad season. Nothing we can do. We learn from it, pack our bags, and just keep on moving to the next destination. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. We appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with us. Unfortunately, we did not get another deer. Unfortunately, we missed again. And unfortunately, it is what it is. But hopefully we get it done before the season's over. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning into this journey thus far. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this episode, give me a thumbs down. Leave a comment, but make sure you smash that subscribe button while you're here. And other than that, guys, we're going to sign out as always. But don't forget, we got the hats and we got the hoodies for sale. So if you want one, hit me up. I'll let you know how to get it. And with that, we're going to sign out with love, peace, Afro Grease. Peace.